Hello. Welcome to the world is blank, where everything is blank. We don't know what's blank, so we fill in the blanks. Alright, let's get into this. Today I have started to watch The Strongest Sage with the Weakest Crest. I'm on season 1, episode 1. Apparently that's all they have on the thing I'm using. And just to get straight into it, Matthias, or Maddie, if you read the manga, they called him Maddie. But he did not look like that in the manga. Bro looked a whole lot older in the manga before he reincarnated. Straight off episode, straight off the beginning, Buddy is just straight looking kind of like a young adult. I'm gonna say like mid to young 20s. Then it skips the whole childhood arc of him, leveling himself up and training and then leaving the village. Nah, it just straight skipped that whole thing. So I assume later on in the line, somewhere at some point, it's going to do like a little flashback. Like, this is Matthew. This is his origin story. Ain't that special. He's just a, reincarnated sage. Then you got Luli, however you want to pronounce that. I'm not gonna lie, she's blonde hair, blue eye. Not surprised though, but at the same time, it's kind of like when I read the manga, I kind of imagined her to be, or more of her hair color to be the color of her eyes. And I didn't even think about her eye color, but the only thing that stood out to me was like I was expecting her hair to be the color of her eyes, because that's what I imagined her with how shy she is, but then how fluid her sword skill was displayed. If I was remembering correctly, she did have like a decent amount of sword skill. I'm probably thinking it's all off. Probably thinking about a whole other manga. But the main point of this bringing it up was that she seemed fluid, but I do know that her greatest strength was creating stuff for the squad. But I felt like she had decent swordsman skill that just seemed fluid, which is why the color in my head came in. And then they about to get started back off at this exam. This is crazy. Another thing I noticed is like when he does like his augmentations and stuff, when the magic circles come up, can only the caster see it? I thought my interpretation of in the manga that, the little casting symbols were something that can actually be visible towards, anyone. Anyone can see it when you cast it, because, Maddie liked to hop around in the air a lot, so I just assumed that the symbols were just visible, like you could just see it. I'm starting to assume that it's like only the caster can see it. So I'm watching this. These teachers are like mad rude. Like straight up, they saw Maddie's crest and they keep calling it out loud. Oh, this is the crest of failure. And one teacher literally has the audacity. Like, can you imagine telling a student this? Oh, well, just judging by how you look, if you do good in all the other subjects, you just might pass. Like straight up, automatically assuming you a failure. Like. And then, and the thing is, the funny thing I always find funny about anime is the fact that it's just like, do they not hear the seriousness of like the main character's voice when he's asking like legit questions, right? Like, shouldn't it just kind of just go off on your sixth sense? Like, maybe this kid or this teenager or this adult, depending on, the show, whoever the MC is about what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Buddy is really about to put in some work. Sit back, relax, and don't doubt. And then, I just seen this scene. Buddy out here just shot the fire and everybody got just looking at him. Boy had hit everybody shook, bro. Like, come on. Is that chantless magic? Oh yeah, it's chantless magic. It's like the Bluetooth for magic. You know what I'm saying? Like you never heard of that? Like Wi-Fi. You don't need a cable anymore. It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. Man, they about to change their whole life around, bro. Now we over here today teaching these folks how to cast magic without incantations. And that got me pumped up, and then they done and did this mess. I could have sworn in the manga it was a lot more dazzling with some pizzazz. All I saw Buddy do was just hop in the air and just pink, 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 pink these little targets and stuff. Like, I was looking for type noise, some flair. You know what I'm saying? But no, it was just plain. But hey, I like the demon fighting scene though. Although I expected to be in that whole little slow-mo world where it's like all dramatic and does that little 360 spin around the MC to let you know like Ish got real and he's moving super, super fast. But this one kind of gone really into it. Buddy over here is sitting like, I say about like a couple of feet away. He look like he's like more than a couple of footsteps away. I say about like to the average person 2-second run. Like if you had to take off and get the max speed, how fast can you get in 2 seconds? Yeah, that type of distance, right? Because this is just all perception. But Buddy looked like he covered that distance and did a whole attack, right? A whole attack in 0.7 seconds. I don't even know a character within a radius like that can move that fast. That's just a, magical swordsman. Like, I haven't seen that many characters that can reach to that speed, bro. It's crazy. But that's it for episode 1. But yeah, it gave us a feat right at the end. That's it for episode 1. I'm out.